Jagana, Ayada, Gülana, Yelana, Yelata, Bürgüdü, Postengri, Azitsuana, Zugata, Odana, Odata, Yaren, Ribur, Mezgalika, Lazbayanaika, Linlotiken, Wah.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Barcelona, in case you need reminding, just have to avoid defeat here to hold on to first place in this top-of-the-table clash. Agahawa, it's lofted through here. Petri. Valde. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. There's the header! That's another chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Courtois, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Barcelona have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Eric Garcia. So the derby's come round again, and at least pre-match is living up to billing.
Yeah.
Noisy old press conferences, a lot of colourful talk.
Yeah, here's hoping that we get the same intrigue and the thrills from what we saw last.
Chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Chouameni. Ben Seguir. Nice interception, well timed. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Caresses it through.
Lamine Yamal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gavi. Lopez. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's the throw. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Yamal has found the net here, of course. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Howson gently done. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. It's a mighty effort! It's anyone's ball now. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pedri forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Hernandez tries to clear. Agahawa finds himself offside. Courtois sends that a long way. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ben-Seghir. Now this could be a goal for a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Ben-Seghir shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow!
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Yamal laid out to the left flank. Rafinha. And he has been fouled there. Vinicius Junior is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gavi wins the duel this time. Rafinha. Ben-Seghir. Ben-Seghir! And he comes up trumps again.
Ben-Seghir really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Strong running down that left flank. Koundé. Gavi. Koundé. Gavi. Yamal. Femi. Agahawa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Balde going full tilt down the left. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Balde. And here's Lopez. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Rafinha. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Barcelona, this looks like a more than decent chance to strike. He's missed, but not by that far.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, great chance. Rafinha. Might be danger here. He's having a shot! Danger averted for now. Koundé have it back and can go again. He has found a way through. That's very neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Now it's Gavi. Lopez having a shot! And that was very necessary. Out to the right. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Courtois gets rid without sophistication. Played out to the right. Chooses to go back. Goulet chooses to go cross-field. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Fermin. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yamal. That has found him in acres of space. Lopez. Rafinha! Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Howson can get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Bellingham.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ben Seguir played with finesse.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Martin looking to get on the end of this. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read. The danger is averted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rodrigo. The message is clear. None shall pass. Vinicius takes a shot! There's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he's running through, and the finish! Has another goal! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And it's played forward.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lopez. Araujo gets across to intercept that. And here's Lopez. Agahawa. Good take, and is he in? He's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Casado. Goulart does really well to win the ball. And that's that. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.